Welcome back. Gonna be live in just a second. Hold up with me. In the meantime, smash the likes and subscribes. You know what to do. Okay. Here we go. Systems operational. Looking rough. Well, welcome back, guys. Good to be here. Whew. Finally got some sleep. A little too much. Decided to go live for you because I guess there was a little bit of movement here since last stream. It is Wednesday. Tomorrow, I will remind you, as we went over Monday, at 8:15 in the morning, way before my wake-up time, I will be awake and we will be covering the CPI release live. So tune in, mark it on your calendars. It's already scheduled, so you can hit that notify me button, etc. It's going to be spicy. I have a feeling. I don't have huge expectations today. I think the CPI data is going to be the catalyst we see at least into Friday and to wrap this week up. So let's jump into the charts. Everything good? Everybody here? You're on time today, Jack and a Crack? That's because we're 3 hours late. I was doing really good being live at the same time pretty much all year. And Professor Beans keeps sending your good energy and prayers to her. She's doing a lot better, but geez, it's been a handful with her surgery, getting the staples and the stitches out next week. It's been a whole thing. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep, but I'm doing my best. Luckily, Bitcoin also seemingly sleeping here as it has not made significant moves really since the surgery. I don't even know how long ago it was now because I've lost all track of time. I typically tell time by Bitcoin and its movement, but that has left me pretty flat. Dad jokes. All right. So we'll jump into the charts here. We've got a few to look at. I don't know if there's any really spicy news. If you guys have seen or heard anything, let me know. Let me know you're here in the chat today. Put something in the chat. See 164 viewers live on YouTube. Shout out to our viewers on Twitch, Kick, wherever else you happen to be watching this. Join us on youtube.com/TomCrown and in the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. Links in the video description below. And I don't know, probably elsewhere. We went live at 4:20. Blaze it. Ooh. Is that the sound of good news? Yes, it is. Chris Hansberger. Welcome, Chris. Good to have you, my friend. We already took our stream virginity today. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Everybody else, keep subscribing if you haven't yet. Smash the like. Let's get into it. What are you guys looking at? Daniel Rodriguez is just typing Terra, T-A-R-A, over and over and over again. No one's really sure what that means. Hit them likes. Thank you, Jacob. What's up, Gout? Jeanette is back, and she's ready for a pump. How are you doing, darling Jeanette? Representing the females here on our channel. Our channel's about 93% male viewership, so let's get those female numbers up. Tom, we're looking at you. Giggity. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate you. What's up, Harshad? What's up, John Foster? Smashed a like. Alada Fajina. I like that name. Bear traps over and over and over again. It does look like it. Maybe we should do kind of like a introspective stream today. Technical or introspective? What do you think? Let's do a little poll. Let's do a little poll. Let's put it up here. Smash. First, you always start a poll. This is a pro YouTuber tip. Always start it with smash the MFN Mafk like button. Okay, now that you did that, vote. This is a really silly poll. Bitcoin up or down this week? Let's just make it up down. There we go. Something simple, something easy. There we go. Quagmire. Giggity, go. Giggity, go. What's up, Billy? What's up, Remington? M. Sumanth. Sharma, LFG. I agree, LFG. LFG indeed. I concur. What's up, Crypto Billy, Coco? Crypto AZ, small pump then. Dump. Where are we looking for that dump? Honestly, at this point, guys, I'll get into my rants here and into my introspection on what I think about price. Let's just shout everybody out. 808 Hawk, my man's here. Bin Chicken. S Dog. What's up, man? Him Manchu Vigioina. New here. Welcome. Welcome. Him Manchu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'm doing my best. Flav is here. A loading name, of course. Loading name. Pad Maker. Magnum. Love from India. Shout out to all of our viewers over in India. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. We love you, India. We love everybody from everywhere in the world here. What's up, D. Henley? Chemo and Crypto, my dude. Like number 52. Let's get that to 100, maybe. We're not live at our normal time, so hopefully we have some new viewers. Hopefully we can deliver some value to them. For those of you tuning in for the first time, because I see some new names, this channel, we don't do hype. Sometimes they get a little excited, but we don't do hype. We don't do shilling. I will, yes, we are sponsored by 2 exchanges, Fairdesk and Femex. Sign up using their links. It helps the channel. It's something you're using anyway. That's it. I'm just a guy who loves crypto. Am I a TA expert? Maybe. I mean, I think in the field of crypto, I can be considered an expert. Certainly doesn't mean I'm right all the time. I'm wrong all the time. That's how it is. Anyone who pretends they're not wrong or never wrong is full of it. You tune in here because I'm just a normal dude, living my crypto life, taking my crypto journey, and I hope that you are all on that crypto journey as well, and any value you can derive from me is value that I'm happy to provide. None of this is financial advice. Like I said, I'm wrong all the time. I am a profitable trader, but certainly I'm not right all the time. I'm wrong. I have a bullish bias. I think it's a logical thing to have a bullish bias on Bitcoin. Thing just goes up over time. Is what it is. All right. What's up, Crypto Bravo? Please do a live with Michael Whitman. I was just talking to Michael Whitman. Grand PZ. Do TA on Tara, says Daniel Rodriguez. Does anyone else, does a single other person want to see TARA? I don't know what it is. If even a single other person wants to, we'll look at it. D. Henley, get your money. That is how we get our money. I do get my money from the exchange daddies. Here's how it works for those of you who don't know. When you trade on an exchange, you pay a fee. That fee is usually a fraction of a percent, and that goes right to the exchange. You just never get it back. When you sign up using my link, a fraction of that fee that the exchange gets, they just give it to me. So sign up using my link and you take a little bread out of the big guys' mouths and you bring it to us so we can keep making unbiased, unshilled content. That's the reality of it. Is what it is. Shout out to the shout out, D. Henley. Hell yeah. Watoshi, let's go, fam. Randy Greer, traditional markets are closed, so it will pump, says Randy. Take along with a TP at 30.1, not a bad target, and stop loss 29.35. Interesting. I will pull up my trades. I did a little moving around post live, and I guess yesterday. What's up, Paul Tomoigaya? I don't know if I messed that up or not. Faden Tradfi. What up, Faden Tradfi? Yeah, let's fade Tradfi. Rick G, blaze on. All right, yeah, I'll be blazing after this show. Hell yeah. Paul Cockrell. You're new as well. Welcome, my friend Paul. You found the right spot. This is one of the bonuses of going live at a random time. Yeah, it's disorganized, not professional of me, but that's kind of the charm, part of the charm of this channel. We're not really professional organized. But one of the positives is that we usually go live at 1 p.m. East on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and when we don't go live at those times, new people get to tune in, get to drop in, so I better get my A game on. So I can maybe impress you guys. What's up, Stix96? Stix96. Coins Chick, our favorites here. How you doing, darling? The beautiful, the wonderful, the talented Coins Chick. You vote both up and down. All right, go ahead. What's up, Bad Baptist? Nonia's PJs. Yuppa. I can't pronounce that. What's up? Yuppa. Alan Daniel, hard one. Who else is here? Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, please. It's not personal. Let me make sure I got them all. 808 Hawk, Alan Daniel, Bad Baptist, Coins Chick, Crypto AZ, Crypto Birdie, Crypto Frankie Poo, Crypto Billy, Crypto Bravo, D. Henley, Dashell Rodriguez, Dave Digital, my man, Demetrios Desmos. How are you doing, friend? I remember you from like 2017, like on YouTube Crypto. How you doing, dude? What are you looking at? I think you were bearish back then, but maybe that's just the memory. Memories are very unreliable. How you feeling now? God, Faden Tradfi, Grand PZ, Himashu, Vigionia, Joshua Tree, my man, James Manford, Janix, of course. Janix, good to see you. J Bon, The Lake Bets, Gene, Remy, Loading name M. Sumath, Marcia Bondoc, Nuniesis or PJs. I'm going to have to take time to read that one someday. No, N. Wankwo, Miracle, Paul, Cockerel, Paul Tomoidga, Randy Rear, Remington, Wreck, G, Rowboat, S. Dog, She's a Dar, Shrink Tech. I almost missed you, brother. How you doing? Springbok, Sticks 96, NLK, Walla Gamer, my favorite. Tom G, my favorite. Trey, Karamonta, Watashi, Wise Millennial, me too, man. Zindagi, Photo, and Monkey, our man Monkey. Great time, guys. All of these people that you see in here, the regulars, they're in Discord like 24/7 chatting, being ridiculous, talking crypto. Jump in there. Join the fam. What's up, Moonbell? Jack and a Crack. Arshad Patel. You get two because you're favorite. Your favorite, man. Arshad. Learning, James Manford. Okay, I think I got everybody. George. Karaganis. I didn't miss you. Crypto Crowd, man. J-Bon. Okay, Alex S. I didn't want to miss Alex X. Okay, that's like 20 minutes of shout-outs. I do love shout-outs, but still. Whew. She Zadar is here. She Zadar. I'm sorry, that's really hard for me to pronounce for some reason. Visharts. Okay. Ed Mouse. Andy Licious. James Manford. I got you. Your mom. What's up, Nomad? All right, guys. All right. Let me know what you're looking at. Let me know what we should look at. I'm just going to do a little, let's just like prepare a basic chart. So here's kind of what I think everyone has been looking at. But I think I haven't really heard as many people talk about it lately, which is really interesting. Just looking at your 2023 trend line. Just connecting your lows. Real simple, brainless TA. Looking what, like January to March. We've interacted with this trend line once, twice, now 3 times, technically 4. I don't hate it. I want to bring the unbiased thought here is the more we test this trend line, the weaker it becomes. That is true in everything in trading. The more you hit a value, the less resistance or the less support that value provides. So while it is good to continue following this trend, and by all means, it is absolutely possible to see it pop up, continue to the upside, and trend up the rest of the year. That's totally possible. However, we have a pretty hard to ignore threat. We've hit this 3 times. 4 times if you really want to zoom in, maybe technically 5 on the daily, but we'll say on the weekly time frame we've hit it 4 times. We had a nice pop yesterday, and I remember saying actually on Monday, this little candle is looking to close really strong. It did. A lot of that TA turned out to be true, which is awesome. I was a little scared because we've seen this pattern a lot over the last, month plus. We get this awesome low wick. We run stops on the longs. We close stops. We bait in shorts. We rally up. We close strong. And then we just fall down again. Well, we got a little mix up here yesterday. Closed rather strong. Actually, a pretty solid rally. And that's where I made some moves. 30.2. We have not broken that high today. And now in today's daily candle, only down 1%, but it feels like more. Hard to trust. Hard to trust this. We did close higher than August 1st and 2nd daily closes. We did hit higher highs. But here we are in that same scenario where we get a nice pop up, rally down, nice pop up, rally down. When I see this, I can only think of leverage positions. I can only think of contracts. Clearly, this is hunting contracts. Every time price goes up, we see basically a complete sell-off. Every time it goes down, we see a rally up. Undecided market. The trend in this market looking still undecided. What I don't want to see is another test of this trend line. Another test of this trend line bumps up that probability of it breaking and seeing lower lows, which wouldn't be really out of our realm of what we're looking for anyway. During this whole time, June, July, August, we've pretty much been looking at the same values, and those values have not changed. We had a 28.5. Before the 1st of August, we had 28.5 as support. August 1st hit it perfectly, bounced off. We've had a higher high, no lower low. That's not bad. I'll take it. I like it. Continuing, 27.2. This is our next downside target. If we do see a retest of that trend line, potentially a loss of that trend line might look something like this. A little rally back to that trend line as resistance and a fall down. This would not be the end of the world, and in fact, it would look a lot like what we've seen before. Hopefully finding support, moving through. That would be great. That would be great. We're not there yet. Until that trend line's tested again, and at the moment that's like 29,000, trading under 29,000. Going to put that back on the table. That'd be the downside targets that I'm looking for. On the upside, I have been complaining, I've been bitching about the awfulness of these daily, kind of like, I'll say like a 4-hour to like daily time frames. Our oscillators looking like garbage. We actually had a lower low on money flow on the day on Monday, and I said, this looks so bad, I hate it. Luckily, the weekly looked pretty good. Since then, we have had a bunch of change up. Money flow now moving positive, momentum at 0, VWAP up, and that's just nice. That's nice. The daily shaping up into what looks a little bit more friendly. Looking at Ichimoku Cloud on the day, we have tested our daily TK. This is like a shorter moving average on the Ichimoku Cloud indicator. And it is a great spot to find support or technically even resistance on in the other direction. It's usually a great spot to take trades. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to look to take along at 29.3, but that's not looking too bad. What I like about this and what you're probably not going to get from other people in Ichimoku analysis, because I've kind of invented this a lot. When I started in crypto, there was no accepted forms of analysis, and so we all kind of had to just invent our own stuff, and I've kept that habit with me. What I like about this is that we are testing that TK coming from above down to test that support at 29.4, we'll call it. Holding here today actually gives us a really nice setup on the daily Ichimoku Cloud. The reason being, when your green line is below your purple, you can think of this as a shorter moving average, your TK, the green, and your KJ is like a longer moving average. They're not calculated the same way as moving averages, but for just the purpose of understanding it, that's an easy way to understand it. Sitting right here with our Kaijun coming down, we're on top of the green, on top of the TK. If we get a rally to the upside, we will get a bullish cross on these moving averages, just as we got a bearish cross back here July 22nd. And you can see price really did respond. It fell pretty quickly down to lower lows, really has failed to find bids, and now just finally now may be shaping up nicely here. So what this will require is a higher high. We're going to have to break through 30.2. Let me see the midpoint here. Okay. Really quick. So we're going to need to see. At this point, it looks like 30.6, which is a little intimidating. 30.6 has been a value we've watched for the last few streams, and we see a very dense cluster of liquidations there. We didn't quite reach it. We're going to look at our liquidation map. We're going to look at funding in just a minute here. Let me shout out Nick Her Force on Twitch. It's been cool. We've actually had our viewership grow every live stream on Twitch. We just started streaming there again after a long time for really no reason other than ease. And we've been getting subscribers. So shout out Nick. Shout out to everybody over there on Twitch. You can join us on YouTube if you'd like. YouTube.com/TomCrown. So I'm digging this setup. However, here's what we need to watch for. Like we said, trading under 29K, going to put us under that trend line. Not a good look. We can move that invalidation higher to 29.4. Now, 29.4 doesn't then guarantee 29, but what it does do is under 29.4, we're not really looking for that cross up again, so we're going to lose that bullish signal, that little glimmer of hope. I hope that today's daily has reached its low and that we're going to see a reversal. Let's see into tomorrow. That will be Thursday, at least back to 29.7. Kind of fill in this inefficiency here in market price action. We'll see. The weekly remains relatively unchanged despite a higher high. We've seen this already really in this price zone. So that higher high isn't exciting me yet. 4 days left on the weekly candle. Support lining up. This is interesting. The weekly open directly at the value where we're looking to hold that trend line. Under 29K, we fall out of the trend. Things are looking more bearish. However, the weekly does have a little gem for us here. 28,356 is that green line, the same as we saw on the daily. Our weekly TK right here, potentially acting as support in the event of a sell-off. Hopefully that would only be a wick. And below the Kaijun 25.7, a value that we haven't really looked at. We can see it's very close to this 26K low on our weeklies from June. Not a lot of analysis there to be given. Just potentially there is some support at 28.3. Huh. I don't love this condition. I would like to see it close as a bullish engulf above 29.3 in the next 4 days and 4 hours, which at the moment seems probable, but that's plenty of time for anything to happen. So the weekly market cipher B, one of my favorite indicators. We looked at this, what was it? It was earlier in the week, maybe Monday. And this is maybe the alpha. So we looked at all these time frames and said, man, none of this looks good. We don't really see any bullish divergence. We don't really see kind of signs that this downward price pressure is relieving. And then we got to the weekly and I said, this is very odd. Almost every other time frame, we see very clear negative money flow. Money leaving the BTC USD pair, meaning selling off. Then we got to the weekly. And this has changed a little bit, but barely. Because it's very memorable to me. We looked at the weekly and we had a higher high on the weekly money flow. And I said, how is this happening? We've really seen just downside pressure, yet the weekly remaining really bullish, even though the daily and a few other timeframes not really following suit. That's unusual. Interesting, as that money flow continues to climb and VWAP now reaching towards that zero line, the weekly actually putting in something pretty bullish here. Pretty bullish. We had a very brief positive money flow flip here back in April. You can see that was very short-lived. Money flow really didn't reach very high. And now we have a higher high based on our previous money flow high. And we even have a higher high locally. So the weekly is looking at an uptrend, which is just fine with me. I like that a lot. It doesn't really match up with everything else we've seen, but the weekly is hinting, maybe even suggesting, these lower time frames might not look good. But don't forget about the Papa Weekly. The Papa Weekly, don't care what those low time frames are saying. Down on the day. Down on the day. Let me get rid of some of this too. Back to the day, let's say. The hit on August 1st was to the 100 daily moving average that's held as support. However, we do see the 50 daily up here yesterday, kind of putting a stunt or putting the brakes on that rally at 29.9. Now priced back to the 20 daily. So we've gone from the 100 to the 50 to the 20. This is another piece of confluence of evidence that holding this value is a very strong move. 29.4. We don't want to see a trade under 29K, but 29.4 would be a very opportune place to bounce right off that 20. If you aren't familiar, the 20 moving average is the middle of the Bollinger Band. And so this is not a bad look. If we can tell the story through Bollinger Bands, they got very tight, though we didn't really get that much volatility, but interesting. We hit the top of the bands, back to the bottom, rejected from the 20, back to the bottom, rejected from the 20, back to the bottom. So this move actually here, yesterday and today, is unique, at least looking back into mid-July. It's unique because we've retaken the 20. You can see the daily was just afraid of the 20. Wick, candle close, boom, pushed through, finally closed a candle above the 20 daily moving average. First time since July 13th. So it's been about a month. Here we are. Holding this 20. Holding 29.4 very strong. Top of the band, back to the, it's called the basis line. Holding the basis line, you're going to look for another hit at the top of the band. The Bollinger Bands are very tight, not quite as tight as July, but this is the move. This is like the pattern you look for on Bollinger Bands, is to hit that 20 after touching the top and move higher, and you start to widen these bands out. That would be, man, my hair is a effing mess today. Wow. What is going on with this? That would be a classic Bollinger Band setup for some upside. I would dig it. Let's see. Go down to some lower time frames. Let's look at our retracement. Close to the 50. Close to our 50% retracement using our 28.6 to 30.2 high. I don't know if I'm convinced here. Are you convinced here, fam? 4 hour does not look great. 2 hours okay, but still pretty weak. Hourly, a little weakness as well. I'm not convinced. Son of a B. Son of a B. I really want 24.9 to hold. Although, that's interesting. 1618 right here, 29.3. Hopefully, if we get some lower time frame kind of signs, some hopeful signals, might look for a short term at least reversal. RSI pretty bottomed here. You do have, this is the 30-minute. do have bullish divergence here on the 30. You do. You have a lower low in price, a higher low in RSI. And so for me, at least for right now, I'm going to be looking for a reversal, or not a reversal, a retracement. 29.6. Did someone say 29.6 earlier? Because now I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. That's a 382 retracement. That's a really shallow, not very strong. Of course, you can always move higher, but it'd be the short-term target for me. That's really not a high move. That's 0.5%. Oh my god. Is this what it's come to? Has it really come to this? Bitcoin's volatility is so low that we're like looking at 0.5% moves. Oh my god. Oh my god. This has been the most boring price action in Bitcoin history, certainly since I started watching it 7 years ago. But I think before I started watching it was actually much more spicy. So kudos to all 360s, 400 people in here. I can't believe you're still watching. But it's nice because if you weren't here, I'd just be doing this by myself. That's no fun. Everything's better with community. That 30-minute bullish divergence also visible here on the 15th. Same setup. It's a little more exaggerated. That's a good sign, at least for a short-term reversal here. Remember, the lower the time frame you're on, the less... what's the word? The more short-term the signal. So if you get a bullish signal on like the 5-minute chart, you're not expecting new all-time highs, right? You're expecting maybe a retracement from a higher time frame. Kind of like what I'm doing here. I'm saying, all right, I see a little reversal, a little market shift, and up to like maybe the 30-minute. So maybe I'm looking for just this little move to the upside. That looks pretty clean. That looks pretty clean. I'm going to open up my live trades after this. I'm just orienting myself. I haven't looked at the chart at all today because I woke up and was like, F this, boring. All right. That's what I'm looking for now. Let me pull up Fair Desk, which I trade live on here all the time. Sign up using my link, guys. I'm going to pull it up, update the trades. See how much money I've lost since what? Monday. Here's some of the trades that SHIB long still cooking. We'll have to take a peek at SHIB. 29.2 entry on my long, not the best. Not the best. But I feel safe there because basically, if it goes back below my entry, this long is cooked. I don't want to be in it anyway. And took out a piece of short, little bit of short, 29.8. What was the order history here? Open short. All right, I opened a piece short 29.958. I closed a piece of my long at 30K. Opened short 29.990. Closed a piece of the long 29.96. Opened a piece of the short 29.7. So that's actually looking pretty good. Where is that? Right around here. Since last stream, I closed some longs, opened some shorts. Price moved down. That was actually pretty slick. Open the rest of the trades. What else do we got? Here's more of the in-stream trades. How are these doing? That Ethereum long has just not played out. I loved the risk to reward there, but just hasn't played. 1870 price is like exactly where we opened at 1852. Ooh, who was here on Monday when we opened this bad boy? You probably can't see it. We opened this bad boy live at 29,050. Right here. Wait, no, not right here. It was like right here. Live on stream, right here. We made this trade if you guys were here. There it is. Started the stream with it. We placed this live on the last trade. It was this flawless. Don't be fooled, though. Not every trade is this flawless, but that was slick AF. Slick AF. I look like a homeless person today. My hair's everywhere. I need a haircut. I'm going to start wearing hats again. That trade, take profit hit. That was a nice 3.1 to 1 risk to reward. Solid trade. Now price is coming back down. This is why I always review my old charts, because you find like the stuff you're just like not looking at it anymore, but you're looking at it back then. We have this descending trend line. We broke through it. Now price is actually really close to it. Did it touch it? It did touch it on this hourly candle. All right, even better. So we identified this bullish divergence just minutes ago on lower time frames. I didn't even see this. I didn't even see this. More Confluence right there. Perfectly to that descending trend line. I like that. I don't think I'm going to take this trade, but I feel pretty comfortable doing something like this. We're on the hour. Something like this. Basically saying, all right, if we lose this trend line, I'm out. Upside target pretty easy. Just like, all right, I'm going right back to previous. This is our previous resistance, our previous take profit. We can see price even interacted as support there before being unable to put in a higher high, falling down, unable to sustain that trend. So price moving, support, well, yeah, support, broken, tested as resistance. Then you either blast off or you tomorrow in the morning. That's right, flip a franc. Prepare for the sleepiest of Tom Crowns. That's before my wake up hour. What's up, Mark Harris? Say more, lady. Cabrera, thanks, boss. What was your limit order, James? You know, because this is a chill stream, it's late, and we probably have some new viewers. If you're a new viewer, you should subscribe. But limit orders is the key to trading. Now, limit orders don't immediately make you a profitable trader. There's obviously more to trading than just using limit orders, but I can, in my experience, in my observation, I used to do one-on-one mentoring when we started this. We'll see how desperate times get. We might bring that back. Having mentored personally hundreds, if not thousands of people, the biggest mistake, the biggest source of error that I've seen is people using market orders. Market orders are just the epitome of emotion. You see price going up, you market order in. You see price going down, you market order in. Limit orders define your trades because they make you pick an entry. If you're trading well, you pick a stop loss and take profit, so you're forced to make a plan. Whereas market ordering, you're in the moment, you don't have a plan. You don't have a plan. Headphones are getting sweaty. You don't have a plan. You're just saying, oh, it's going up, it's gonna go up, so I'm gonna keep going up. When you trade with limit orders, you're forced to make this plan. You're forced to fight FOMO, to fight FUD. You're not chasing price. You're acting like Zen, like karate, Zen. You're allowing the market to come to you. You're not going to the market. You're telling the market, I will go long, but only if you do what I tell you to do. Only if you go to this price. If you don't go to this price, I'm not going long. Obviously, there are trades that don't fill with this approach, but trades that are unfilled, in my opinion, are trades that are won. You didn't lose anything. It's like taking a trade where you hit 0%, covering your fee, 0%. You won. You didn't lose money. You just simply cancel the limit order, and you can move on, make a new plan. It is by far the thing that has pushed me into better trading. There is nothing. There's no simple improvement. There's no little thing that has ever done more for my trading than simply using limit orders. If you watch even on this channel, we do live trading all the time, typically Fridays, but yeah, just pretty much all the time. You'll notice when I market order, because I still do, like I said, I'm a successful trader, but I don't win every trade. I still make mistakes. I still fall into the traps. I just hopefully do them less and less every time. You'll notice when I take market orders, those trades I lose the most. When I said limit orders, you guys have seen it time and time again. We have sniped such awesome entries using limit orders. Like, you've seen them over and over, like just catching wicks. Like, where did we catch some wicks here? I think we caught, where did we catch these? I don't know. I should have like prepared these examples. If I can't find them, I'm just gonna move on. But you've seen them here. You can go back on the live streams. And the awesome entries we've gotten have all been from what? From doing our analysis, taking a survey of the chart, determining what direction we think price is going in, identifying major price points. Typically, those are going to come from higher time frames like the weekly or monthly, and then saying, okay, that looks like a great place to enter a long or a short, placing the limit order, and then waiting. Sometimes we've waited weeks for these to fill. Sometimes they don't fill, but when we do, we have done all of the things that are necessary for successful trading, including patience. Patience is huge. Limit orders help you be patient. You don't have to monitor the chart. You don't have to watch it. If price goes there and you have a limit order, it will fill. Even if the exchange goes down, you can't log in. Like we used to have all the time on Coinbase, probably will in the future again. When these exchanges go down, you can't log in, but price still moves. You can get liquidated on your trades. But if you have a limit order, if price goes to that level, even if you can't log in, if the exchange is down, you will get filled. Price cannot move past your limit order on an exchange, provided they're honest and, you know, acting as a real exchange. Cannot go past your limit order without filling. Period. Yeah. We talked about Moons Monday because Moons got listed on Kraken along with Bricks. And you guys know this is not Safe Moon. This is not Shiba Moon. This is r/cryptocurrency on Reddit. The subreddit's this community token. I wouldn't buy this expecting to get rich, right? I don't think this is a bajillion-dollar moonshot. However, I think the market cap of Moon right now is very low compared to the amount of people who interact with Moons on a daily basis. The r/cryptocurrency subreddit has 6.6 million people. They average like 50,000 active people on at any given time, 24/7. Market cap's like 25 million. It wouldn't go all in on this. The liquidity is not there. I don't know, the long-term prospect of it, probably not there either. But it's not a bad little bag. It's not a bad bag. I'm not here to tell you what to buy, though. Please don't take that as like I'm telling you to buy this. I'm saying there are worse bets. People are really into meme coins right now. Or have been, I guess. I guess this is a meme coin. But at least there's like, I don't know. If you compare it to its exposure and like what it represents, I think you're better off than so many other crap things that have way higher market caps, basically suggesting they have way lower upside potential. Okay, let's take a peek at what's going on with the chart. I didn't mean to ramble. We saw this happen on the last stream. It did move higher. After our stream. Hit 49 cent resistance, and now this isn't the prettiest. Not the prettiest. Hourly looks okay. 2 hour looks pretty weak. 4 hour looks pretty strong. 6 hour kind of neutral. 12 hour okay. Daily looks strong. Nice. On the last stream, we saw basically this price action play out live, and we said, well, you had a high, you had a low, you broke that high, so what are we looking for? Our measured move. It didn't play out perfectly, right? But I'm still looking for that measured move. One of the reasons being the measured move target, our 2 Fibonacci extension retracement, is exactly 64.4 cents, which is exactly our all-time high back in July. Not even a month ago. Price is still meandering on up. I don't think this is going to happen. I think based on kind of some lower time frame stuff, you're going to see more dicking around. Maybe there's an entry at 42.5, before that 64.4. But that daily looks strong. You broke your high. Looking for that measured move is a pretty consistently successful strategy over time. I'm not even sure there's leverage. If there is leverage, I wouldn't touch it for this. Market cap's way too low. Moon's actually looking pretty good. Pretty good. For transparency, it's 50 cents. I might have like, I don't know, like $500 a moon. Something small. But that started out as much smaller. I bought moon. I bought moon like back here at like 10 cents. Remember, I bought some at 10. I said I was going to buy some at 5 if it came. Never came. So I didn't invest that much into it. It's just up. I probably won't invest more. Probably won't. But I'm watching for a break at that 64.4. Or at least a test of it. On a break, we can get kind of moon mathy. We could see over $1. We could see maybe even. I would say $1 is a great target. But I could see as high as $1.18. Possibly. Probably the rest of the market will have to rally too for $1.70. But that's just the same logic. Looking for your 1618, looking for your 2. None of this is on the table though until that 64.4 is tested. Boom, done. I like it. Looking to close potentially the highest daily candle in 3 hours that it's ever closed. Dollar. What's the dollar doing? Lower high. Lower high on our side. Lame. 2 days and 2 hours. Dollar likely to make a spicy move tomorrow. I'm not going to speculate too much on it. I am looking for a rejection. I've been looking for a rejection, like 101.8. Looking for a rejection, though. I don't know why you'd be bullish on the dollar. I'm still seeing the same thing. You have this ugly pattern. It broke down. It broke down without a higher high. You're just in this pattern still. Potential next resistance up here, about 103. I'd rather see it move like this, though. Dollar moving down, likely going to be bullish for other assets. If we see it rally, bearish for other assets. Shiba Inu, our trade slayed. Dang. Dang. Hit back to quad 0-1 today, but now sold back off to its daily open. Shiba, what are you doing to my heart? Doesn't look bad. Actually, that looks pretty nice. When you have a lower high, what do you need to look for? Bearish divergence. You don't have it. Good. You don't have it on the 4 hour. You don't have it on the daily. Nice. I don't think the targets have changed here. Our trade was successful. I'm still looking for at least 1100 on this rally. Very simple. Back to the 618. Somewhere in the 11s. The 11s. Daily looks strong too. Look at XRP, it's in the title. $59% of us thinking up this week for Bitcoin. That'd be nice. Check SHIB BTC. Okay. All right. Wow. That's interesting. SHIB BTC, I remember when this first came out, there were not SHIB BTC pairs. And I thought that was odd. Even now, like a year, 2 years later, there's only Bitfinex and OKX. Wow. And it looks like they're very illiquid. Looks a little more liquid maybe on OKX. I mean, none of my indicators are going to work. That's a gnarly wick, man. And I love that rounded bottom. It looks like it wants to sell off again. Why are my indicators not going to work on this? Just... what the hell? I've never seen that. RSI is just saying 100. Something's goofy there. Something be goofy there. This is not all the history either, I don't think. Ooh, right there to the 0.5. Right there to the 0.5, that is threatening. Rejections and bounces from the 0.5 can create some of the spiciest moves. Do not love SHIB BTC hitting that 0.5 and pulling back. However, you have your low, 300 sats, or maybe it's, I don't know how many zeros are there. You don't want to break that low. Breaking that low and things go. $91 maybe. I want to see a trade below 291. $618 just in the middle of nowhere, which is weird. It's very unusual. I guess it's this wick. Probably that wick is not valid. That's looking a little. That looks a little better. That wick could just be illiquidity. We can see down here volume very low on that wick. So while it is on the chart, it's unlikely to be on other exchanges that don't really exist anyway. But isn't really price action. It's. I'll have to look into it if I really cared. This chart looks healthier if we use this low. Maybe 413. I don't know. I can't use anything on this. Crypto and techno. Heck yeah. That's right, Redman. That's right. Sol BTC. Bad Baptist. You live on the 4 hour. What's up, David Brum? Mark Harris. BTC XRP. Okay. It's that kind of day. All right. $0.5, Old 2,100, that looks all right. It definitely is above. And it's just like a yearly high even. Didn't even break last year's high. Did it? Wow, that's spicy. Just like right back to this high, man. 1, 2, 3. You need a higher low. If you can hold here, awesome. Fall down to the 618, fine. But like basically, if you hold a higher low, you're going back to that Bitcoin pair high, 2,867. What a strange chart. This is the strangest effing chart. Like, XRP BTC is just the strangest chart in crypto. Like, look at this. This is all the way back to 2013. This is right here. Right here, like 2000. Very stable versus Bitcoin, it seems. Yeah, I'm still seeing downside. I'm putting an alert here. I don't see the upward action yet. Looks like another rejection. I'd look down here, 1950 on XRP BTC. See, Sol BTC, all right. Not a lot of changes on Sol BTC since last time I looked at it. Basically double bottom, slightly higher low here in June off of 4,800. You haven't broken a high. I mean, he did recover here. This could be worse. You did recover June's sell-off, higher low. You did break your high. Now you're kind of like back there. This could be worse. You have like a falling pattern on your BTC pair for Sol. I wouldn't get excited about this quite yet. Maybe. Where? Resistance. Got support down 6,200. Just put on a simple RSI here. Alright, your RSI looks good in this. I mean, you hit a high, hit a lower high. No divergence really to be seen. RSI really tracking with price on the day. Pretty wicked bearish divergence right here on the week. You have a very high on RSI versus your previous, yet your price still lower. Not the best look. It's pretty hard to be bullish on things in BTC pair right now. Dominance has been slowly trickling back up, and we've seen these alts really kind of just drain out. Continues. Benjamin Cohen was right. Capo was right. Benjamin Cohen was right. They're all right. They're all right. Haven't really hit a significant retracement or anything yet. Got a new trend line from that high. Easy peasy. The real SR wants to look at Cass. What's up, man? Thanks for the 5. Yeah, we look at Cass. We looked at Cass last stream. We'll look at Cass again. Soul BTC wasn't really interesting. Looks like our trade might be playing out well. We saw this bearish divergence on Monday and said, that means the rally's over, but short term we're likely to see some downside. Where do we target? Previous all-time high. Previous all-time high right here, 4.27 cents. We broke through it. A back test of it as support would be really healthy. That'd be not a bad space to look for a long, potentially, not financial advice. Cass has kind of eluded our longs on the way up. Daily looks okay, but still seeing a little downside action. I think right here. I think there's the trade, man. 4.27 cents. Your stop is going to be trickier. It's going to be tricky to decide. You might want to do under 3.2 cents. This wick here, losing this wick, and like you're just looking for downside, like severe downside. Really holding anywhere in there, not too shabby. Definitely going to show some strength there. Got your 0.5 retrace right around that all-time high. It's getting hot in here. Honestly, Cash just repeats this weekly pattern. Maybe we get a wick to the previous all-time high, then we get another green candle up. Cash really does need higher highs. It needs higher highs on price. Your RSI on the weekly on your first all-time high, way higher than now. That's bearish divergence. But if we do, say, get a test of that previous all-time high, support holds, and we bounce, we can see RSI get dragged all the way up, break that high, and eliminate that bearish divergence. That would be a pretty sweet move for Cass. I've been watching it. Trust me. Been watching it. It broke an all-time high. We haven't seen many things in the space do that. In fact, I don't even know the last one. So it's got my attention. I'm just looking for that 42-ish cents. And it will get very spicy. Very, very spicy to me. Got an alert here. Filecoin. Speaking of limit orders, cast limit looks like they aren't getting filled anytime soon. That's a good limit order, though. That's how you know it's a good one. When your limit orders sit there and don't get filled, and you're like, oh, I should move it, it's not going to get filled. It's like almost always the move. Always a good play, almost. Our long here did not quite get filled. As you can see, though, this actually has been pretty successful. When we started, price had just moved up. We said, all right, we see some bottoming on lower time frames. However, we have a nice little fair value gap here around 29.4. Not a bad spot to look to take a calculated long back to 29.7. You know what? That reminds me. I have not even looked at these things I said I was going to look at. Let's open up our liquidation map. Let's open up funding, and we'll open up our super chart. Liquidations have shifted around a lot, and it does look like short's still the juicier side of the trade here. We had a lot of shorts liquidate, I think to the tune of like 2.5 billion on that rally yesterday. We still have 1.3 billion up to 31.2. On the long side, about 810 million down to 28.2. We have this big void of long licks all the way down to 27K. This is not super attractive real estate for market makers. There's not a lot of money to be made here. There's lots of money to be made to the upside, and there's lots of money to be made to the downside, but that dries out at about 28.4, maybe 28.2. Kind of limited juice to the downside there. I like that. It's a good sign. Funding. Funding is a little bearish. We're seeing longs come in more than shorts as price moves down. Not great. Not great. A little downside preference there. Funding got really short on that rally. Open interest was rising until right about here. I like to see this. So this is a nice comparison, or a nice difference from the last time we looked at this. Open interest was falling. This is where we were looking last. As price, or open interest was rising as price was falling, suggesting that market makers were looking to push the price lower. However, that didn't actually play out in a rare occurrence. Open interest rose again. Let me see that here. The market basically said right about here. No, not there. Right about here, the market said, okay, I guess we're not going up anymore. Open interest then fell with price. That's a good sign. You want to see, if you're bullish, you want to see open interest falling with price falling. If you're bullish, you want to see open interest rising with price rising. You want open interest to be moving in the direction of the price move that you want. This is a better situation. Better situation. It's not perfect. It's not ideal, but it's better than it was. Open interest actually did hit a high today. A yearly high. Wow. Interesting. Open interest hit a yearly high. We should tweet that. What sucks is CVD, or cumulative volume delta, struggling. We want to see that come up. That's going to be a much better sign here. Yeah, I'm going to tweet this. Let's tweet it. We haven't tweeted live in a while. There we go. New open interest high earlier today for the year. Here we go. Nice and pretty. Copy image. Now we go to the tweet. Please don't open my messages every time I open Twitter. Thank you. What? Hold up. Copy image. Why are you not copying the image? Copy to clipboard. Let's tweet it. New 2023. It's a little deceptive because it's already fallen, but it was today. So let's put the word today. This is one of those tweets that won't get a lot of engagement because, like, most people won't know what it is. Also, follow me on Twitter if you haven't. I'm the best shit poster this side of the blockchain. Put that link in there. There you go. Little live tweet. Bro, are we short or long? I mean, I've been live for like an hour. Literally talking about that. You want me to just rehash it just for you? There's like 300 people here. Just you. Got 330. Numbers are a little low. We're not at a normal time. That's okay. We're going to be live tomorrow at 8:15 in the morning for the CPI data release. You should be there. It's going to be hype AF. And the best way to make sure you're there is to subscribe now. Join our fam. And join the Discord, of course. In the Discord, you'll get free airdrops of Bitcoin. Literally every live stream, I airdrop Bitcoin to you guys. Make you holders. It's not a lot of money, but hey, someday it might be. Someday it might be, and it adds up, right? So you want to be in there, live chat 24/7. They're chatting right now during the live, I'm sure. And you get some trade updates, etc. It's free. Jump in. This is what I'm looking for here. Not a lot of spice today. Not a lot of spice during this live. I was hoping for 29.4. I don't think it's filled. Let's check in. Check in on Fair Desk. Nope, still hasn't filled. We were really close. I bet when I placed that, people were like, that ain't gonna fill. Look at how close we got. We're 20 bucks off at least so far. These are the trades that we've taken live. Here are the trades that I didn't do live, really. These are the ones I do on my own time. Yeah, this little dot. That's from the sun. Because it's a different time of day. So the sun's in a different spot. We'll just pretend that's not there. Overall, I'm long. Overall, I'm net long. Definitely have some shorts open. Not all of them in great condition, but net long. Wow. Could this really be less volatile? Like, this is the stream today? It went from 29,491 to 29,413 for a 1/4% move. Some of the lowest Bitcoin volatility in its history this year. Can decide what that means. I don't know. Typically, really low volatility is a precursor to very high volatility. That I can say with confidence. We haven't had a new subscriber in 28 minutes. I did miss Ziff subscribe. They're probably gone. But what's up, Ziff? Good to have you. Good to have you. Oh, yeah. So definitely subscribe. You don't want to miss this stuff. Tomorrow, CPI. What I want you guys to do is go and click notify me. That's it. 8:15 in the morning. I'm getting up hell early. Look at this hilarious thumbnail I did. Look, MBF4, I'm already there. Make sure you guys smash the like on that. Make sure you smash the likes on that. Hilarious thumbnail. I made it. What do you guys think? It's okay. I'm not very gifted. 411 votes. People are thinking up. Matthew Miller, you need to add a Fediverse alternative. What? That's a Fediverse. Numbers are low, but not for long. That's right. Kestis to Norcus. That's right. The pump will happen. Or the dump. Either one will bring the boys to the yard. Ripple has all the volatility right now. I don't know, man. It had 1 day of volatility. Now it's been pretty low volatility as well. Did you close your XRP long? Yes. Nabil Khan was here, dude. On the day of that pump, I had a sweet long open. And I had my take profit at 95 cents. And we literally watched it live. It's just sniped the shit out of me. Like, sniped the absolute shit out of me. Look at this. On Bitstamp. It was at 95 cents flat. It hit 94,799. 0.21% off. I got riggedy wrecked. I would have had... It was so sweet. It was such a good play. Just shy. I did end up closing it around here, though. I mean, it still made profit. I didn't even look at XR. I looked at XRP BTC, but I didn't really even look at XRP. We saw a weak pattern. We saw a weak pattern play out on XRP. Lower highs, a flat bottom, and predictably it did break to the downside. So I was looking for 54.6. That's still possible, still on the table. Still on the table. This little reversal here, though, makes me less confident. Look at that RSI on the hourly. Look at that. It actually doesn't look bad. I'm not going to change my plan. 55 cents-ish is still my plan. This is probably what we're looking at. So we have this flat bottom, descending highs. We broke down. We have a reversal here on lower time frames. What are we likely doing? We're likely going back to that previous support. It's like 67.2. Testing it as resistance. It's always possible it moves up, breaks through, but at the moment, still looking for this same play. What's nice about this, though, is you end up getting a really beautiful pattern out of it. You get like a descending, falling wedge, falling parallel channel, whatever you want to call it. And then we usually look for them to resolve to the upside. That'd be great to see that down at 55 cents. That'd be such a clean play. I'm still trolled. I was very trolled that day by my TP not hitting. But life goes on. Life goes on. What else did I want to look at? I wonder what else. Is it tweeting or is it Xing? I don't know. Throw your X up. What's up, Lit Auto? What's up, Ziff? Ziff is here. My bad. What's up, Ziff? Crypto Satchel here. Crypto Crabman. Daniel Lehman's back. What's up, brah? How's your mining? Iron Fist. Kesatus Norcus. Quicker. I feel like you always join like midway through. I appreciate you, though. Appreciate you, man. Loading names still here, holding it out. Matthew Miller, of course. Mike, Nabil Khan, Crocodilo, Paul Wood, Redman, Remco V, Sulta, Nigus, T-Bone, my dude T-Bone, Tarvuk, Tark, and Ziff, of course. Cool. Cool. STORJ. Sulta wants to look at STORJ. You want to long now? Well, why do you want to see my TA if you just want to long now? I mean, what if my TA says it's bad long? What's the point? Struggled. Man, that was from like 2022. It's always fun to open up these old ass charts. Well, buddy, you wild child, man. You're trying to long this with that wick? Wow, look at that. 21 cents. 180% move to 60 cents. Then a 54% move. Wow. Well, I personally would not long this. Look at that quarterly candle. Personally, I wouldn't. But I don't tell people what to do with their monies. If I was gonna long this, I wouldn't do it right now, personally. You gotta make your own decisions. I would look somewhere in the next 4 months, maybe for 25 cents. Maybe stop around 20. Where do you even take profit? Like back at this wick high, maybe? I don't know. 60 cents. Good luck, bro. I mean, I'm wrong. I don't get it right all the time. I don't know everything. Wish you the best. I'm not touching this. That wick is just too scary for me. But hey, scared money don't make no money, so good luck. May the crypto gods favor you, brother. Flex coin. Someone want to look at Flex. I'll pull it up. I don't even have a Flex chart. Wow, that's not a Flex. That's not a Flex. It's not on any exchanges? How is it not on any exchanges?
For the content.
My guy. The man himself, CryptoFace. You just paid for me to buy Boulder's Gate right after this live stream. Hell yeah. Thank you, man. It's good to see you, bro. It's been a grind, man. It's been a grind. I know you're feeling it. That is the CryptoFace, ladies and gentlemen. Check him out. Go to his channel, subscribe. This man is like the lord of live trading. This Mafk. Love this dude. Thank you for the 50, bro. Flexcoin just doesn't have any freaking exchanges. It's like Uniswap. I don't like charting stuff on Uniswap. They don't even have Uniswap on here. It's like Sushi Swap. Wait, what? How is it? There's... Oh, Flex Meme. Okay. That's why. There it is, Uniswap. I'm going to ignore that first candle. Okay. I mean, I see why people are looking at it. All-time high, 793. Nice little bump off that overbought line. I like it. Higher high. Still dealing with lower highs on RSI. Not the best, but not the worst. Wow. Not a lot of data here, so there's not going to be a lot to work with. This does look pretty good, doesn't it? What's the market cap on this? Jeez. This is why I hate charting Uniswap. It's just a bunch of dots. I'm gonna set an alert for $8. I mean, you're at an all-time high. You're in price exploration. The good news is because it's not on an exchange, there's no leverage, there's no central exchange that's dumping it. We do tend to see things move a little more organically sometimes, depending on the coin on swaps. Mostly, in my opinion, because there's no leverage, where leverage is not as prominent. But you're at all-time high. It's gonna be hard to make a thing. So the only real analysis I can do is say, all right, you're in price exploration, so until proven otherwise, you're trending up. And we can use our Fibonacci extension tool and say, here's your moon targets. Yeah, like $67, $27. Those are pretty high, though. I don't want to spark too much false hope there. Wow. Rare. I don't like the bearish divergence on the day, so that's a little spooky. But a move higher might get rid of that. Might be able to enter at like 5. It's currently almost at $8. I think that likely you can see maybe like a $5 entry at some point. Something like that. I don't really have much else to say about it. There's Uniswap charts are just so hard to chart because there's so little volume, there's so little data. They're just like little dots on a screen. What's up, She's a Dark? Can I check C98? What's that? Alts S3. Alts have very fractured liquidity. They have very little liquidity. Very little. What the hell is C98? Sounds oddly familiar. It's a shit. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, you're paying a lot less than people were in 21 for it. I'll tell you that. What is this? There's a lot of downside, man. Uh-oh, our Bitcoin long might not be failing. One sec, C98, whatever you are. Yeah, it's so close. $13. $13 from our entry. Low time frame reversal likely already playing out. Here we go. You've got, this is on the 1 minute, so keep that in mind. Oversold status, doesn't get overbought, comes back to oversold but rejects. That's a swing. Is that swing rejection? It's a nice little bullish sign. I didn't see that earlier. This is not a bad 15-minute close. Look in there. My guy. Pretty sure the first 50 is going to clawback. Colin said they declined it. Oh, no. Let's try it again. Probably going to have the first. I don't care, man. It's all good. The little thing popped up. I appreciate you.
Pretty sure the first 50 is going to claw back. Credit card called me and said they declined it, so
Dude,
let's
YouTube.
try it again. I dunno, man. You're prob gonna have the first one reverse.
YouTube's really weird, and credit cards are really weird with super chats. It happens all the time. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get Baldur's Gate after this. Although if I get Baldur's Gate tonight, Lord knows, will I be up at 8:15 tomorrow for the CPI? Might be up all night grinding. I mean, CPI, alright, like, if you hold this low, $1.40 at some point looks likely. You got some nasty resistance, though, like 30 cents, 50 cents. This is a knife. This is a knife. Hold up. I appreciate you, CF. CF, the creator of Market Cypher. Check that out. Weekly bleh. Right at your 20 weekly, you're already selling off. Shit coinery. Shit coinery. I don't know what this is, dude. I don't know what this is. There's a nice little example of a rounding formation here. I used to think that rounding was continuation. Nah, I learned that a while ago. Rounding almost always reversal. Right to that trend line though. Alright, I'm done dicking around with this. 20 cents. Man. Good luck. This is not the most bullish chart. Kelly, what's up, Kelly? Quick keys for horizontal ray. Alt J, yeah. Yeah. Probably. I always go to the toolbar. I like the toolbar. It's like my home. What's up, Dahakwa? Good afternoon from Brazil. What's up, Brazil? Brazil. Low market caps easily manipulated, yeah. Crypto phase. Good thing MasterCard or Discover. It's good that they're protecting you from. We'll see, like if they don't let you spend your money, then they're protecting you from going broke. It's really nice of them. Mortgage rates still on their way to 8.8%. Still in this beautiful little cuppy handly. Ooh, dominance falling a little bit today. Move back up, SHIB. I need more. I need more sweet, sweet SHIB dollars, please. I will be taking those dollars from the SHIBers. Actually, not looking bad. Mohammed Jafar. Can I look at gold? Yeah, it's gold, baby. It's gold. Gold. Gold looking like shit still. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gold not looking good. That's the fair value gap on the week. Lower high. Timber. Wow, gold was looking so effing good, but now it's looking not so effing good. There probably is a play on gold though. 1919, the exact same value that I've been looking at. 1920. Might be a play there, probably with your stop like near 1900. Could play maybe to 1965. I don't know. If gold closes much lower than this on the month, it looks like shit. If it closes above 1919, preferably above like 1902 with a higher low, I think it'd be okay. You might start forming like a flat top. Not seeing it yet. Gold, why? Why gold, why? Well, Bitcoin looking for that move to 19, 29, 19, whatever, 29.7. 5 minute rolling over. 15 minute, not really. Slowly. 30 minute looking like shit. 45 minute could be okay. Hourly still weird. You have that lower low after a higher high. At least your movement is starting back up, but man, I'll tell you what, I'm just not confident. Not really confident in a move past resistance there. This is a pretty gnarly horned top, lower high. First top has a gnarly wick on it. Gnarly. Luckily you don't have any bull div or bear div. Bull div, bear div. You don't have any bear div. We're gonna be live tomorrow morning. I'm so excited. You guys better be there because I'm not a morning person. I'm doing this for you. Not doing this for my own health. Better be there. 8:15 in the morning. Into morning. That's right. 29.5. How long have we been live? An hour? That's good. You guys, you should check out the channel sponsors, Fairdesk, Femex. Look into Market Cipher. Links right there in the video description below. in the live chat. Make sure you join the Discord. You should also watch all of our educational shorts. And do me a favor. You don't even have to watch them if you don't want. You just let them play through. Get us some extra views on them. Get them back in the algorithm. We're going to be live at 8:15 tomorrow for CPI. And until then, I'll probably be playing Baldur's Gate 3. So don't at me. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be in the Discord. Join me. You'll get your Bitcoin airdrop. And, yeah, that's it, fam. That's it. Love you all. See you in the morning. A crown out.